Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger, and I'm back for like a blast from the past. This is the Half Dome by Summit Knives. Basically, I think Fox Knives made this. Yeah. You can see the logo of the Fox Knives. This is an M390 steel. It's a titanium frame lock on one side. This is I believe this is a polished micarta on the other side. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a micarta, but it's so highly polished, almost you can't tell. Anyway, so I've had this knife a while, and I bought it, I believe I bought it off Lee. I've loved them knives. Summit Knife Company, I don't know much about this knife company. They may sell gear. I don't know if they design knives. It's called Summit Knife Company, but I think they get other people to design their knives. That's just a guess. Anyway, this is made by Fox Knives. And I kind of, like I was saying, I kind of picked it up from Lee because I really liked it. It's a little knife. You can see it in my hands. It's pretty little. I put that lanyard on there so I could wrap my pinky around it. But like I said, it's a really good. Well, I don't know if I said it. It's a really good user. I've used it a lot. And this is not a flipper. It's on washers, bronze washers, bronze phosphor washers. Not a flipper per se, but I usually pinch grip it out, and then if I try to flip it out, it will come halfway out. So it's not. I've worked with the pivot like constantly, and I can't get the pivot to that sweet state of flipping without making it too loose. So I come to think of it just as a working knife, and not a fidget friendly knife. But if you follow some of my pictures on Instagram, I've done a lot of work with it. So at one point there was like not blade damage, but there was like a lot of scarring, but I got it to clean up. So it's M390. Maybe that's why it cleaned up so well. But I've cut a lot of things with it. I carried it about 2 or 3 weeks at one point, and I just cut everything under the sun. Everything that I needed to cut, I cut with this knife. So this is, even though it's a little knife, it's a great, I would say it's a great knife. It's a reverse Tanto. I think that's what they call that blade shape. And yeah, this is a great little user. Pocket knife, has a wire clip. Let me show you how it sits on the pocket with a hank. Let me. So if it was sitting in my pocket, it would sit about this. So, as I said, I added lanyard for pinky gripping strength, but this is kind of a rock climbing knife. Like, it's called a Half Dome, but I think I saw some ad a long time ago when I got it. It said it was a rock climbing knife. I don't know how much true that is, but I tried to make it. I found a bead to emulate a piece of rock. I don't know how it does, and I picked red because I would think a rock climbing knife, they would want to like quickly identify the knife on their belt or rig, and I kind of like red. So Yeah, I like this knife. And let me show you how the size of it is. Oh, I happen to have this buck paradigm shift. You can see from the paradigm shift, like if I lock pivots up, you can see how small it is. Like the 2.375 blade, and I believe the overall length of it is 6 inches, handle and blade. So it's pretty small. You can see this is maybe a medium-sized knife, and this is a small knife. I could get 3 fingers comfortably on it and just swing my pinky around this lanyard. So this is going to be a short one. This is again, this is a blast from the past, and I've been digging through my old knives, carrying them again, and just having fun testing out all my old knives. And yeah, I carried this one for, I believe I carried this one for about a month, and it still hasn't got put away. Sometimes I open boxes or packages with it. Yeah, I really like this knife. I probably wouldn't ever get rid of this knife. I know this knife is a little bit small for some people's taste, and I just like how the handle looks, and it's very, very functional, very like a functional knife. I believe you can still get it. I thought I saw it on Blade HQ for like $175. It was probably more than that at one time. Anyway, this is going to be a short one, and I'm going to be doing another blast from the past, and I'm going to be doing a couple new knife reviews for myself. 2 of the knives came out this year, but I don't know when they came out. So, all right, guys, take care.